women's doubles. Not two interesting matches we have to come after this fascinating women's singles. This is from the top quarter of the draw. As you can see, the reigning world champion and beaten finalist here in 2019, Akane Yamaguchi. She's safely through, needed 3 games against another Dane, Blichfeldt. Busanan Ongbangorangpan, she came through in 2 straight games against Kirsty Gilmore. And Aya Ohori, the left-hander, beat a player promoted from the reserve list, Simu Jin. And that was replacing the
Women's
defending
single,
and 2-time
Mia
winner of the women's
Blichfeldt,
singles,
Denmark.
Ratchanuk Intanon, who sadly had to withdraw. Do you know why she withdrew, Steen?
Yes, she had a back problem.
Oh dear, well, we all wish her well. Here is Mia Blichfeldt from Denmark.
Versus Ga
Had her
Eun,
troubles
Korea.
over the last year or so. Her opponent, Ga Eun, who is one of those players that's always a difficult first-round opponent.
Belgium, Court 1.
But these 2 players have both played in 2 previous Malaysian Opens, and both have lost in the first round of those 2 previous. So one of them is going to win a first ever match at the Malaysian Open here today. First meeting between the 2, as you can see, Crystal Tan from Malaysia is our umpire and the all-important toss of the coin.
Okay, it's red. You stay there.
So,
Kim, to
Mia
receive, you to
Blichfeldt
serve.
chooses ends. So she's going to hit with the drift, which I'm assuming for singles players, they think that's the more difficult end to play, because very difficult to play your opponent to the back of the court and not hit the shuttle long. Well, she's a player who's had her troubles, Mia Blichfeldt. I was alluding to that a moment ago. She's 25 years of age, and she was the European Games gold medalist at the last European Games in Minsk in Belarus in 2019, beat Kirsty Gilmore in the final. Twice, as I was telling you, the European Championship bronze medalist. That was in 2018 and again last year. And she's playing off a ranking of 31 at the moment. In fact, she's dropped down to the 3rd ranked Dane on the world ranking list. Has been as high as 11, as you saw, 4 weeks in total across 2 different spells at her career high of 11. Ga Eun will turn 25 next month from Ulsan in the Republic of Korea. And 172 is 5'8", so a couple of centimetres shorter than her opponent. She has been 15 in the world 1 week in 2020, in the middle of March, but currently 20 on the world ranking. Now, both of these players neither progressed past a semi-final last year. As we look at our court officials, as I was telling you, Crystal Tan and our service judge Sven Suri of Belgium. Ga Eun, she was in the semi-final of her home events, the Korean Open 500 event. Now, strapping on one calf muscle, compression stocking on the other. And Mia Blichfeldt has had problems with jumper's knee. Well, she's had knee problems for some time, I think. She was in a couple of semi-finals, not only the European Championships, but the Irish International Challenge, which sounds good, but she was the #1 seed, and all expectations at the end of last year was that she should have won the Irish International Challenger event. So it'll be interesting to see Mia Blichfeldt, who was the Danish #1 for some time. Yeah, she got the serve as well because Ga Eun chose to receive.
Ladies and gentlemen, on my right, Ga Eun, Korea.
And on my left, Mia Blichfeldt, Denmark. Mia Blichfeldt to serve. Love all. Play.
Well, very positive opening rally from Mia Blichfeldt.
1 love.
Well, I was
Service
telling you
over.
that Mia Blichfeldt has
1
had
all.
physical problems, injury problems. I gather also, Steen, that she's been very open in the Danish media about some mental health issues. I don't want you to go into any details. I don't want you to betray any trust, but I suppose the expectation
2,
of coming
1.
through at such a young age, she was the youngest ever winner of the Danish nationals women's singles title when she was just 16 years, 6 months of age, younger even than Camilla Martin, who went on to win the World Championships. You know, when there's a lot of
3,
expectation, it does
1.
bring its burdens and its pressures, doesn't it?
And also people start treating you differently. I mean, as a 16, 17 teenager or in the young 20s, there's an awful lot of things in life that you're a little bit uncertain about, and,
Yeah,
and suddenly people start treating you as if you've got everything under control. So a lot of pressure out there. But she feels that it's helped being open about it.
Yeah,
So
that's good.
there's a tendency that other sports people, other athletes have also opened up that
all.
it's not just gold medals and glamour, everything. There's a lot of hard work behind it, and it can also be a lonely experience from time to time, and be an international athlete, because even though you practice with your colleagues and so on, at the end of the day, you're competitors.
Yeah. That's a very good backhand. That's a nice shot too.
4, 3.
Yeah, there's certain sports where you can train completely on your own.
Yeah.
But in badminton, we need sparring. You know, you can't just work with a coach on working on a specific shot. At some stage, you need to put that into a game situation, and therefore you need sparring partners. And you're right, within the training environment in Denmark, all the women's singles players, Lena Kjærsfeldt and Lena Kristoffersen as well, they're all rivals.
Yeah.
4, all.
And it probably hurts that she's now ranked below those two that I've just mentioned.
There's no doubt it hurts. I mean, that would be there's only one who's satisfied, and that's the one ranked highest at the moment, and probably not even satisfied, because they want to be ranked higher in the world also as well. So
Service over.
it's not so easy. You've got to find a way to cope with that, and not sort of identify you as a person in terms of what results you make as a badminton player.
Yeah. No, that doesn't define you as a person. But it's very difficult to explain that to young athletes.
And also because, I mean, when players, athletes make great results, sometimes it's nice to get sort of reap the benefits of doing well.
Of course.
In terms of that, say, oh, no, please, I'll stay back here in the line, wait like everybody else, instead of
but it
being promoted.
But it doesn't define you as a person.
No. And I mean, there's a lot of, I mean, it's basically, it's part of life. that
Okay.
at this age here, between
Service
the
over.
late teens and
6, 5.
24, 25, you're starting a new part of your life where you're your own grown-up person. So it's not only athletes that can struggle in those terms.
Oh. Blichfeldt was a little bit
7,
lucky that was wide because
5.
she was backpedaling. She was nowhere near that. Yeah, it was a good call by the line judge. Just wide.
Good shot.
Service over. 6, 7.
You can almost see it on the body language there that she can be tough on herself. And Blichfeldt missing that defensive shot there.
Oh yeah, she read that. Well played by Ga Eun.
8, 7.
Surprising statistics when I was researching this match earlier on, Steen. No player from Korea has ever won the women's singles title here at the Malaysian Open.
Oh.
Only one player from Korea has reached the final, and that was Bang Soo-hyun 28 years ago. Lost to Susie
7.
Susanti.
Yeah.
And a year later, Bang Soo-hyun won the Olympic gold in Atlanta.
She'd improved a little bit in stamina, a little bit in shot control, and suddenly she was the best that year. She also won the All England.
Oh, that's a good net shot.
Service over.
Well, one of 4
8,
points comes to an end.
9. Service over. 10.
She's got good control, hasn't she, Ga Eun?
Yeah, she has, but she's also playing up against the drift, and Blichfeldt isn't particularly challenged in the backcourt of the Korean, so she's got good working conditions at the moment, and we know that that's going to change in the second game.
Yeah, good follow-up. Yeah, that's well worked by Mia Blichfeldt.
So
10. Oh.
from a Danish perspective, a positive performance so far here on the more difficult side.
Service over.
Pushed
11,
deep into the
10.
backhand corner,
Interval.
despite trying the round the heads shots, couldn't control the drop. And the 1 point advantage is with the Korean Ga Eun.
터치하고 나서 잡지 마. 거의 대부분 터치해놓고 나서
Sung Ji-hoon,
조금만 기다려주고.
k리고 talking.
터치를 약간 애매하게
She was
가운데서
a
커버하면
semi-finalist
그대로
6 years ago.
조금만 애매하게.
Court 1, 20
오른쪽으로
seconds.
좀 가게끔 해서
1,
오른쪽으로
20
가면
seconds.
직선으로 많이 때리니까 그쪽 많이 가게.
Well, you were all poised to do it. Give us a translation there, weren't you? And we didn't hear the Danish.
No.
So what's your Korean like?
Well, it's basically
11,
non-existent.
10. Play.
Oh, that's nice. I like that.
Service over. 11,
Racket
all.
carriage high. Had the options, could have played the push, played the little delicate block instead. All comes from that racket being high. And the court will need to be mopped.
12, 11.
Of course, I'm sure many players, or many fans, Steen, will remember Kim Ga Eun in the semi-final of the Uber Cup last year in Bangkok when she beat Okuhara. Remember that in 3 games?
Yeah.
That was
She was-
very important,
She
wasn't
had
it?
to come from behind.
She certainly did. She was 7-12 down in the deciding game.
12, 11.
I think even though they have no previous head-to-head, I think potential-wise,
Service over.
I have Blichfeldt as the favorite here. That's the number 11 on the world ranking, Blichfeldt. So the question mark is
Former 11.
former 11, yeah. Now 31. Is it number 11 or number 31 who's turning up here today?
Yeah.
That's what we're going to see. For Kim Ga Eun, I think this first game is an absolute must-win the way I see it.
Partly because of the drift or partly because of the psychology of it?
Because of the combination of the two things
14,
that
12.
if Blichfeldt wins on the more difficult side, I think she will get a boost psychologically.
Yeah.
Kim Ga Eun challenges.
Oh, challenge. First challenge of
Out.
this women's singles match. I didn't realise it had been that close to warrant a challenge.
No, that was impossible to see. I mean, it wasn't close.
Yeah. Wasted challenge.
Challenge unsuccessful. 1 challenge remaining. Service over. 13, 14. Play.
This is
Oh.
a major weak point for Kim Ga Eun if you can put pressure on her deep in the long forehand corner. There's some technical issues there.
So it's not her movement, it's racket technique.
It's racket technique. I haven't even looked at the moment. At the movement, that might also be
14.
a concern. But the racket technique is not correct.
So 3 straight points to go into the lead. Ooh. Crikey, that's the one I probably would have challenged more.
Service over. 15. Oh. 16, 15.
Blichfeldt never really got behind that properly.
Seventeen, 15.
That's 2 overhead errors early on in the last 2 rallies.
Yeah.
Can't afford that, can you?
If it's going to be errors, then hit it properly. Full power. Let's see if Kim Ga Eun has the defense to cope with full power.
That was well
Service
taken.
over. 16, 17. No.
Oh, umpire says no, you can't change the shuttle. Has a look at the shuttle and then says yes, you can change it.
Gone wide.
Oh.
Wow.
That's a big
Service
miss from
over.
Kim Ga Eun. My goodness me.
18, 16.
Anywhere virtually over and in would have won the rally. Didn't have to go that close to the line.
Yeah. There's this confusion. Kim Ga Eun has got the point.
Take a challenge. Okay. 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 Wait.
Yeah.
So you want to challenge, okay?
No,
No,
the-
she doesn't want to challenge.
Line judge, so signal. Out. No, sir. No, no, no.
well
And
then,
of course you got to allow her to challenge.
17 off.
well, you've
Yeah.
got to allow her to challenge when she thought she'd won the point.
She did, of course, yeah. I mean, Kim should of course be allowed to challenge.
Well, that's absolutely extraordinary.
Okay?
I saw it as clearly out, I have to say, Steen.
17 off.
Yeah, I
play.
looked at the court and I also saw it as wide, and I looked at the line judge who called it wide. So you could say in terms of that, it's okay
17.
that Kim Ga Eun wasn't allowed to challenge, because she should have seen the line judge gestures. But yeah, unfortunate situation.
Service over. 18 all.
Important point. Yeah. Good pressure from Blichfeldt.
Service over. 19, 18.
Good shot.
Yeah. And
20,
herself 2 game point
game
opportunities.
18.
For Total. 5 of the last 6 points. Ah, it's a nice punch clear from Kim Ga
Service
Eun.
over. 19, 20.
on her second game point opportunity. Mia Blichfeldt
First game
converts.
won by Mia Blichfeldt, 21-19.
21-19 confirms the umpire. 20 minutes of play for that opening game. So from 15-17 down
Stop den. Nej,
to
det er
take
stadigvæk
the
op i
game
bolden.
to
Det er rigtig,
21-19.
rigtig frem. Stop bolden med. Den skal bare lige have lidt mere, fordi du har modvind. Ikke også? Ja, spilstilen overordnet er lidt det samme. Ja, vi skal stadigvæk bruge hendes baglinje, det kan vi gøre, men ikke for at blive vild og det bliver foran opover. Ja, hvis hun spiller ind. Hvad er vigtigt? Bevægelsen? Ja, præcis også. Stopbolden skal bare lige have en squeeze mere.
Ladies and gentlemen, on my right, it's African Denmark.
Hot 1, 20 seconds. Hot 1, 20 seconds.
So the players return to court. Mia Blichfeldt of Denmark having won that opening game 21-19. So what
Second game.
can Ga Eun do in response? I know that Seam was talking about the psychological advantage for Blichfeldt if she won the opening game while she was playing the bad end of the court, but now she's got the better end of the court. What did Coach Kenny Jonassen have to say?
Not too much. It's pretty much same playing style, but step forward,
Service over.
played in front of her and then
One.
over her.
Love.
And I think a lot is going to depend on whether Ga Eun can somehow find the back line of Mia Blichfeldt. If she can't do that, then
Service over.
I don't think
One.
she has big chances here in the second game. Her game is built on accuracy and patience, on working the opponents in all four corners, eventually
One.
either forcing a mistake or creating a good opportunity for herself. But technical-wise, she's a bit more limited, so I would be surprised if she's able to execute the playing style that's needed here on the far side of the court here
One.
in Ashata Arena.
That's good pressure from Blichfeldt.
Mistaken
Service
my
over.
assumptions,
2, 3.
because if Blichfeldt plays too passive, then it becomes tricky
Play.
from a Danish perspective. Great play. Fortunately for Ga Eun, it's gone wide.
Service over. 4, 2. Five, 2.
that was loose. Yeah,
6-2.
didn't deserve to win the rally after
No.
that loose cross court from the deep forehand. Now, technically, what's the problem there?
From Kim Ga Eun's forehand?
Yeah. You
It's the
said
wrong
there's-
grip.
Okay.
He needs to change the grip as he clockwise. You want to have a grip that when you hit the shuttle, when the racket head points in the direction you want the shuttle to go. And if you can't move your arm and your wrist, so that happens, then you have to change your grip.
7-2.
So basically there's an infinite number of different grips depending on where the shuttle is compared to your body and where you want it to go.
Nice block. Oh, that's a lovely, lovely block from Blichfeldt. You know, Steen, I can almost visibly see her growing confidence as this match is going on.
Yes, I agree. It's still a little bit shaky when Kim Ga Eun is attacking, but the more points she gets together, the more she should sort of say, okay, I'm going to make this, and the defense should get better and better and make it more troublesome for Kim Ga Eun. But given what we talked about earlier on, the mental thing, there's also a risk that it starts. I can't throw this now. That would be embarrassing if I am way ahead in the second, has the first, and then end up losing. That's unfortunately also a possibility.
But that, oh, it's called out. Now Kim is going to challenge that. Initially, Blichfeldt was going to challenge, then it was called out. So Kim has decided she'll challenge. Here we go. Yeah, it's clearly out. Going back to your point about Blichfeldt could think, you know, oh, I can't possibly lose from here. I mean, surely all sports people are taught to thrive on success, and if you're a game and 9-3 up as she is at the moment, you know, you focus on making it 10-3.
No.
And
10-3.
I've been coaching Kenneth Jonas in a situation where he played a Chinese player that beat Taufik Hidayat the day before. Kenneth won the first game 15-0 and was leading 10-0 in the second game.
Love, we call it in badminton.
Okay, 10-0. And he was thinking, I can't throw it now. I can't throw it. I must win now. And the guy he played was a really good player. He beat Taufik the day before. He was just nervous that could he follow up on the great result that he played. So it doesn't always go the way we think it should go.
Yeah, well, that's fascinating. Never occurred to me. I just wanted to win the next point.
Yeah.
But I was a bit of a bull in a china shop, wasn't I, the way I played? But it's a healthy lead for Blichfeldt. A game and a 7-point advantage here in the second.
Mest af alt, det er, at vi jagter bolden. Vi rykker i bolden også. Foran først, ja. Foran, gå ind først. Det er altid den bedste løsning. Så jo hårdere du skal arbejde med, hvis du har svært ved, så får du flere gange, så panikker. Og det er der, jeg mener med, at hvis vi arbejder hårdt, og du spiller godt, så kommer der panik.
Any words of wisdom we should know about that, Steen?
I think it was pretty much the same as the interval between the first and the second game. Playing in front of Kim Ga Eun, and then really hard work, stay in the rallies. Be a little bit lucky.
Yeah, we all need a bit of luck now and again. Nothing wrong with a bit of luck. Well, if you hadn't said what you just said a few moments ago, I would say that this was a decisive lead.
I think it's a decisive lead.
Yeah.
I definitely think it is.
14-4.
Another story from Denmark Open. I can't recall the year. I think it was 2009 or something like that. Hafiz Hashim is playing Mark Zwiebler, and Hendrevan is coaching, and they're going into the third game, and Hafiz is leading 11-4, and apparently Hendrevan says to him, "That's great play. Now you just full power onto 15-16 or something, and then it's a done deal." He goes on to lead 16-4 and end up losing the match. So he stopped at 16. I mean, the coach said just full power to 16, and then should roll on home on the.
Yeah, there we go. You coaches have to be very careful what you say to us players, you know.
Yeah.
15.
Take it too literally.
Yeah. But that's one of the things that I came to realize in the end, that very often I disturbed more than I helped.
Oh, good shot.
That was the problem again.
Yeah, deep forehand.
Service over. 16-6.
Yeah, problem deep forehand again for Ga Eun.
18-6.
Can't get out of trouble from there. Short. 2 points away from a place in the second round.
19-6.
And a match against Aya Ohori on Thursday. Match point opportunities, whole host of them for Mia Blichfeldt. Not this time.
Service over. 7-20.
Second time of asking Mia Blichfeldt for the first time in her third appearance here at the Malaysia Open. Reaches the second round of the women's singles.
Match won by Mia Blichfeldt. 21-19, 21-7.
Umpire just confirming that scoreline of 21-19, 21-7 in 35 minutes. Well, her reaction at the end, she was absolutely delighted with that. Confirmation of that scoreline. Mia Blichfeldt will play against the left-handed Aya Ohori on Thursday in her second round encounter. Welcome back to Kuala Lumpur for the first HSBC BWF World Tour event of 2023. It's the PETRONAS Malaysia Open, and it's day one of competition. This is what's happening.